we got about 30-minute long song. Eric cooked hard, always set the pace. He had a fire in his hands I could never replace. He was my number one from the start till the end, and he always had meat for all of our friends. And John helped me out when I broke my hand. You can always find him in a rock and roll band. Now he's a runner, all the girls want to know. Pickles is the name that we call him, though. Yeah, Michael was shampooed in a throne up high. Old ladies washed his hair as the world went by, putting bleach in the ice cream, such a tease. We had a suicide pact in the deep freeze. Ha ha ha, Tom was never rushed, never lost his cool. He's the strongest man alive, he makes the ladies drool. A customer decided to make some ripples by showing him that she had inverted nipples. Called me out when I was full of shit, which helped me grow up bit by bit. He was always so calm and smart and wise. He might be a genius or maybe just high. Bill hated working, so he had to quit, but he did it in a manner I will never forget. What a genuine friend, and strong as a boulder. What other man can pee over his shoulder? Hey, Megan came in when she was just a kid. We thought she would suck, but she never did. So hard-working and friendly and cool. It broke my little heart when she left for school. Sean Paul was the first guy I brought in, back when it was all just starting to spin. A man of the law that we all know, but he stole liquor from the Bronner Peugeot. Hey, Monica's a leader, strong and bright. At the state soccer game, she owned the night. Only player to score, she led the way. She made us all feel like we won that day. Oh! Laura was small, but she came in strong. Any job she did, nothing ever went wrong. Had bottomless steam till the shift was done. And then she partied harder than anyone. We're the dudes for life, and nothing can shake us to the bone and strike. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. We're the dudes for life, and nothing can shake us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Leslie cheers up the whole neighborhood. Her name says it all, she can only do good. Ink on her hands turning blank into gold. If you hang around with her, you'll never get old. Then Danny came in, said he'd take her place, but Leslie stuck around, so we doubled the pace. Designed all the shirts that you see around town. Hung shelves in the kitchen nude from the waist down. Oh! David was messy, but he got it done. Fearless and brave as Attila the Hun. Now he's a rock star, but let's be clear, he got lucky shacking up with Anna Greer. Anna Jake was open and honest and true, felt things so deeply like very few do. She moved on, but came back through the door, helping out at the end like she'd done before. Another Hannah Kirby worked summers down at the pool. Now a child psychologist, professionally cool. If I could have more of her, I'd take a dozen. I married into her family, and now she's my cousin. Ross had people lining up to talk. He'd sit at their tables just laughing a lot, and everybody'd sing in the back of the house. I'm making sounds with my neighbor Rouse. T-Cat is a rapper extraordinaire. Met him and Ross out in the woods somewhere. He's designing at home, watching movies at home. With 2 kids running wild, he's never alone. Mary is the youngest Laughlin around. At her dance recital, she bounced on the ground, scooting on her butt like she didn't need feet. Now she's marrying Hunter, the best guy you'll meet. Mike Marasco had some wild hair. Biting his nails made a customer stare. In California, California, walking dogs on the side, running record stores and enjoying the ride. Zoe went the extra mile every day, told me like it was and helped me find my way. I watched her grow up, so steady and true. Then she married Benny while I stood there too. We're the dudes for life, and nothing can shake us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. We're the dudes for life, and nothing can shake us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Rosie went to law school, she wore it with pride. Rose before hose could be her motto in life. She's so accomplished, never one too slow. FBI once questioned me about what she knows. Benny worked every night, never lost his flow. Always showed up, and he never said no. Slicing up bagels for me and you. He's got power in his hands, and Zoe too. Caitlin's got a mind that's cosmic and free, talking about the stars and how we're meant to be. Yelling at Kevin, never care who saw. Keeping Tanner and Stanley in awe. TJ helped me out at the hospital. We connected so fast, it was comical. Made sure the doctors did all they can, and I met him selling knives out the back of a van. Noah's reading books while the customers wait. Didn't look up, just turned the page. Everybody liked him, so we let it slide. Now he's made Ricky books his life and guide. Leah took charge, made it all run right. We're gonna come back around to that and keep going. Made it all run right. No dates. One more time. Leah took charge, made it all run right. No detail miss, kept it locked up tight. Strong and kind in everything she'd do. And her daughter Mimi's just as awesome too. Connor came in with a busted up arm. He wasn't much help, but he brought the charm. Talking and laughing, making it fun, raising the mood of everyone. Jake's the ace of the Marasco 3, so put together like you're supposed to be. Incredibly smart, that much is a fact. He makes hospital equipment or something like that. Whoa! Chandler, we're gonna come back around. Chandler walked in and the tips would rise, like somebody turned on the lights in the skies. She's loving cats and designing with flair, and JD couldn't get enough of her hair. Klaczynski was intense but gentle inside, a calm, steady presence that you trust for the ride. Best bike mechanic and racer alive, working for Lance Armstrong at a shop with wine. And nothing can shake us, we're the bond and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. We're the dudes for life, and nothing can shake us through the bond and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Almost halfway done. Thank you all for coming. I'm really excited that I get to be here. Joey's up next, so get ready for that. We got Mike on here. He's playing bass and blues. We love you. Jim, everybody! Jim's holding it together. He steps down and just throws a high to mire in the mud with some slugs. We got Dan back here. He looks like a sack full of spaghetti. And we got Tom. Tom's helping out. Tom's on the keys. You guys ready for the next part? Yeah, I know. Down there at the pawn shop. It's the only way to shop. Down there at the pawn shop. It's the only way to shop. Down there at the pawn shop. Somebody shop. Last one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Joey was balanced in his work and play. Not quite normal, but showed up every day. He might be a gimp, or maybe a ghoul, but he looks good naked in a swimming pool. Allie stepped up when the place closed down. Everything was hectic, but she never frowned. She said no more salads for the customers. Right, oh, you know I trusted her. Caroline was new, didn't know a soul, but she walked right in and she took control. She had an old car, just did what it pleased, crushed her mother's legs right above her knees. Nick Sabawa is a man of maps and lore, always neck deep in some historical war. With Wendy the Good Witch, we traveled the land, and he sang in my Weird Al Yankovic band. Mo had tales from every place in town, from grandma and her aunt to the shit going down. She'd laugh through the chaos or cry for a beat, then she'd solve every problem and get back on her feet. Nick Marasco played Little Wing like a king. Stevie Ray to Hendrix, he could hit every string. Loves cars and bikes, anything that can go. I regret that joke, he's not a juggalo. Greta's real sharp and has a logical mind. Stoic on the outside, but she's secretly kind. Even though she moved, she'll swing through town. We get sushi and laugh anytime she's around. Cool! Annie Diwali, not Anne Davoli, makes huge paintings as big as the sea. Cultured and wise, we had much to discuss. From Japan, she brought me back a takoyaki brush. Maddie Lenz was polite and always composed. She's getting into heaven, that's unopposed. We were hurling some meat at the hotel, and she jumped right in, we're not going to hell. Bronte Baby was punk, or maybe hardcore. When things got chaotic, he'd just walk out the door. His dad really liked me, I still don't know why. He's tight with Lena and Katie, an incredible guy. 'Cause we're the dudes for life, and nothing can change us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna take us through the fun and strife. They're gonna make us go la 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 la. yeah. Oh my God, Michael's going for it. Oh, it's a big surprise. Big surprise, everybody. One, two, three, four. My Sharona. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jim plays guitar like it's part of his breath. Every note he hits just makes perfect sense. He showed up and worked, but I knew in my head that he was born to be making music instead. If Katie's your rival, you can't hope to compete. A fighter at heart, never taking defeat. Wouldn't back down, always ready to lead. With a heart full of fire and a will to succeed. Mike ran the show like he wrote every rule. Cool under pressure, he is nobody's fool. Never dropping balls, always in command. He refused to sell the bikes to the candy man. Morris Simpson fights for justice, won't back down from a fight. Stands her ground firm, yeah, you know what is right. She gardens all day, no one else can outdo. And she's got a tattoo that says fuck you. What? Lena showed up, did it totally new. Rolled up all her pancakes like a pro would do. Dipping deep in syrup with nary a qualm. Changed the way that I eat, and she's a fan of my mom. Then Dustin showed up at a party with Dan. Laughing and yelling's just a part of the plan. Watching cartoons, we were instantly tight. Caught him kissing Dan's aunt later on that night. Gage is the last of the Zabawa crew, working with water like his brothers do. Rocking cool hair like the wind is breezing. He's got it going on, that boy's straight cheesing. Bridget stayed casual, always composed. Helping out front till the restaurant closed. Back in Chicago, doing her part. Speaking her mind with a whole lot of heart. And Kenzie is a settler of Catan. Playing Ticket to Ride was her nightly plan. If you're looking for dice, no need to scrounge. She's running game night in the Loose Meat Lounge. Alex is metal, it's written in sound. Guitar solos tearing straight to the ground. Always helping his buddy when the pressure was high. Nerds the man, no need to ask why, 'cause we're the dudes for life. And nothing can shake us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. We're the dudes for life. And nothing can shake us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. We're the dudes for life. And nothing can shake us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. We're the dudes for life. And nothing can shake us through the fun and strife. Never ever gonna break us, we're the dudes for life. Nobody can make us go sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Thank you. Now it's backwards.